expect individuals who join us to adhere to the professionalism, to the stated professionalism statement that we have for the institution, which is embedded in cultural humility, kindness, and respect. And so I look for that in the application. I look for that in all communications with us, and obviously when students join us on recruitment day.
Hey everyone, third year medical student here. This clip is actually from my event, The Pre-Med Experience, where I interviewed deans of medical school admissions and asked them what they're looking for in their applicants. As someone who interviewed at over 10 medical schools, I completely agree with what this dean said and experienced a lot of this myself, where in the interviews, they were really asking me questions to try to figure out who I am as a person and understand my personal motivations for pursuing a career in medicine. It's great to practice the different types of questions that you expect to be asked in the interviews, and I actually have a whole playlist on this if you're interested in seeing some of those questions. I think that one of the most important things you need to do before an interview is really understand how you plan to demonstrate to the admissions committee that you are the right fit for their school. In my experience, most of the questions I was asked in interviews were really about my clinical experience, how much I had seen in terms of the medical field as a whole, and what was driving me to pursue a career as a physician. One of the best ways you can demonstrate all of these qualities they're looking for is by talking about your experience in a healthcare setting. I think this is really the most high yield thing that you can talk about in your interviews because it's really going to show them the qualities that they are looking for and make you seem like a much stronger applicant. So for me personally, some of the things I like to talk about was my experience shadowing physicians and my different volunteer positions within hospital settings. If you have the opportunity to actually work in healthcare, I think that is going to be the best activity you can possibly have on a medical school application because it will, first of all, give you a huge advantage when you actually get to medical school, but also show the admissions committees that you have experienced healthcare in a much more real setting because you've actually worked there yourself. A lot of my classmates in medical school worked as medical assistants, medical scribes, CNAs, EMTs, jobs like that really gave them a lot of hands-on experience, and I think that gave them a massive advantage when they first started medical school. So if you're a pre-med thinking about applying to medical school, definitely get involved in these clinical activities as early as you can, and if you're at the stage where you're applying to medical school now, really start to think about how you want to incorporate these experiences into your answers when you're at the interview. I hope this was helpful. If you'd like more pre